How's things?
Welcome to the 10K Club.
Thank you. Look, do you know what? I wasn't even expecting that. I've only just signed up, but thank you very much. Yeah.
So we have Dawn in the house. Give her a big hand. Welcome to the 10K Club. Can I get a hell yes? That's really good. So you just signed up, Dawn.
Yeah.
Were you surprised it's as heavy as it is?
That's exactly what I said to my mother. I said, "Oh, I've got this award. It's really heavy." Good quality, good quality stuff.
It's good quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you. So look, Dawn, thank you for being here. And what was the initial? Why did you join Clients and Automation? What was the problem that you were initially having?
It's twofold, really. Firstly, my sort of outreach strategy has been getting me some leads, but not consistently enough in order to sort of get my revenue goal month on month. There just wasn't enough leads coming in. And then secondly, I would like to change my consultancy slightly so it's not one-to-one and more sort of one-to-many, just because I know that there's only one of me, I only have so much time available, and therefore I can only sort of really deal with so many people one-to-one. So therefore that puts a cap on my earnings and revenues. So that's sort of another reason why what I was looking to help me put that structure, that sort of that course per se together.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to show you our group structure model with the numbers. You're going to love it.
Yeah, cool.
It really will blow your mind. So I know, again, it's early days for you. You've just gotten started. What have you taken out of the program so far that's made a big difference for you to be at? I know you said that you hadn't done 10K before in a month. So what was it that made it change for you? What was the difference so far that you've noticed?
Well, just I think helping me with the confidence on the calls. So yeah, it's improved my sort of sales conversion rates by having that confidence with my sort of strategy sessions.
Nice. And so how many times have you done the closer process? Have you got to that section yet?
No, I haven't got to that particular section. I'm still working through the first part.
Nice.
But I think just being sort of on the course and being sort of included in this has sort of just given me that drive, really.
That's beautiful. So just even without that,
yeah,
even just in section 1,
yeah,
you've had a level up. That's beautiful. I mean that's something that we often see, because obviously a lot of people say these sorts of things. If you want to charge high ticket, you got to pay high ticket, and a big part of paying a higher price for something means that you actually go out and you go like, I deserve to do this because I'm willing to be that person that invests in it. And you do hear that sort of content around online today, and a lot of people don't believe that, but that is honestly what we've seen over thousands of people. When you start from that section 1, if you are ready to take it on board and you're willing to invest in that, you will see a massive return almost instantly, just by refining your message, getting the confidence to go, actually, I've been doing this a while. I deserve to start charging more. Okay, out of like the support so far, what have you liked? Whether it's, again, I know you're only in section 1, you've got 5 more sections. You've got automated leads coming in, you've got the sales process, you've got automated webinars, you've got automated live funnels. So it's all coming, a mid-ticket program for you as well. But out of the support structures so far, whether it's the live clinics or the group of how we run it, what has been the best asset for you so far?
For me, I think just having that structured learning, that sort of step-by-step approach to putting together your sort of sales model and putting together my program. So it's having that sort of structured approach that I can sort of just go to.
Cool.
The step by step, yeah.
And so you like learning online specifically, yeah?
Yes, I think so. And you can do it in your own time, at your own pace. Obviously, I want to get it done as quick as possible, but it's not interfering in the general day when I'm dealing with my own clients and I'm on sales calls myself. I can sort of do it early in the morning or late in the evening or the weekends. So I like the idea of having it online for that reason. It's not sort of has to be structured and then taking time away from me doing my own work during sort of business hours.
What was the biggest barrier to joining us, and can we talk a little bit about that? Did you have any issues about joining, or were you worried about anything in particular?
No, I was very confident that from what I had seen, the approach would work, and it was the perfect fit for me and where I am in my consultancy business right now. My only barrier was actually myself, not sure whether I would be able to commit that time to fulfilling the course and doing all the actions of the course. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure that your strategy is going to work. It's proven. I can see that. It's just, am I going to commit the time to putting everything in place, or being able to commit that time to make sure I get the results?
No, I get that one. So at the end of the day, there's always that moment where you weigh up, have I got the time to do this? But at the end outcome is that you get time, without a group, without a group program, in some shape or form, without an automated asset, any coaching consultancy business will hit that block, right? And so and it always hits that block when you hit that block where you've got no more time. So would it be fair to say time was the key essence that you wanted? You said just in this conversation, like, you wanted your lead flow wasn't as good as you wanted it, so you wanted to scale up so that you had more time. And it's just the paradox of being human, isn't it? It's like, we got no time. we want time, and then
we've got to put a bit more time in the process to get that time back.
And then the thing that stops us is potentially, is it going to take more time? But the way that we've designed it so that it isn't actually a lot of time when you think about it. I mean, it's not a huge amount in order to get what the outcome is. I mean, there isn't learning just for the sake of learning. Every single module is put together with the element of saving time. So yeah, look, I appreciate that. So did you have like a partner or any other people within your business that had an issue with maybe you joining? Because you've obviously done other training programs before, and were there any other sorts of beliefs around that, or was it just the time that was holding you back?
No, not really. It's slightly from my side, a little bit of procrastination. I've been thinking about doing it for the last 6 months. And it was really sort of your video on YouTube that sort of prompted me to say, like, I know I've got to do this. I know this can be done. I just need a little bit of a push and some help and guidance to just go for it, and have that. Also, putting that financial commitment in helps as well. It's like, well, now I've got to do it. I'm fully committed.
Yeah, I like that.
I've got to get that return. Yeah.
So you said you saw, and previously you said you saw something and you liked it. So you saw what, a YouTube ad or a webinar? Do you remember specifically what it was?
It was on, I think it was just your ad actually on YouTube, promoting the course. And like I said, I've been thinking about doing it so much anyway, and what you said resonated with exactly the situation I was in and what I was wanting to do next. So I thought, well, let's like look into this and see if it would be a good fit. And I, at the time, I obviously thought it was, and that's when I went ahead.
And here we are, and 10K better. So can you describe what you saw that you said resonated with you? Do you remember what the message was? Obviously, I run a lot of ads, so yeah, I'm just curious to see which one. Was it forget posting, forget podcasting, forget?
Yes, that was it. It was to do with not having to spend so much time creating ebooks and blog posts and social media, because what I've been worried about is that's one of the things that I know does help. I obviously say that to my own clients, but they have big businesses, they have marketing teams and copywriters, so that they can produce that kind of content, and that content does work. But when it's just you on your own, having that time, I'm not a professional copywriter. My blogs, they come out pretty well. They're good blogs. I think I've got a lot of knowledge in there that I'd like to get out, but it still takes me 3 or 4 hours to write one, because they're usually around 2,000 words. I can't write anything shorter than that. I've got too much I want to get out, So that's like half a day gone, and I can't consistently do that week in, week out, because I need to be spending more time with my clients, and they're not generating consistent leads. They're creating visibility, they're obviously improving my authority in the industry, but they're not really, that's not a direct method of generating leads quickly. So yes, it was a strategy that I could put in place quickly and could work on, sort of semi-automation in the background, so I can just get on with actually doing my job rather than spending so much time trying to promote myself as a consultant.
Makes sense. I think that's unfortunately where the world is today. Unfortunately, people think they have to do all of these social media platforms when their business is under 7 figures and they're trying to do absolutely everything themselves, and they get massively overwhelmed when they have no automated lead flow. They don't really have a sales process in place. And so I'll be straight, the majority of coaches, consultants, online businesses don't make any money today because they have now been conditioned by the social media giants that this is what having a business is. Having a business is posting on Instagram. Having a business is posting Twitter. Having a business is just posting free content on YouTube. And eventually you hopefully will make some cash if you're lucky. And there's just better ways. And so look, I'm excited that you got that. Last one, what would you say to someone that was on the edge of joining Client Summit on automation and they were hesitant? What would you say to them?
I would say go for it, because you will get that return as long as you put into place all the advice and the teachings from the course, and you have the right mindset. Then you're going to get that money back, within the first month.
Yeah, nice.
So, yeah.
Solid ROI.
Exactly.
Right. That being said, Dawn, thank you so much for being a wonderful person, because it doesn't work without people that are easy to coach. And action takers. If you sit on the fence, don't take any action, nothing ever happens. So look, appreciate you. Give yourself a hand, and let's get down to the next steps. Let me show you this group numbers model. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get down to your specific questions. You're gonna love this.